Cervical stenosis. What is cervical stenosis? So, cervical stenosis is when you have less space to go through your intervertebral foramen due to additional growths. Now, I've exaggerated this as I've already created several different osteophytes or growths in the lower cervical spine, so it wouldn't quite be like that. But I wanted to give you an idea. So, as we get older, our cervical discs start to flatten out. Once the cervical disc flatten out, so you wouldn't have that height as you get older. You might have that height. And as your cervical spine flattens up, your body tries to compensate for that, and it creates additional osteophytes or bone growths. Unfortunately for us, that means it might be at the expense of our nerves that are trying to get through there. So all of a sudden that nerve that had that nice space is kind of going, hey, why are you encrumbling on my space? You know, I've always gone through here. Who are you? And so what it does is create some congestion, and all of a sudden that nerve is having a hard time getting through. Not too different than cervical radiculopathy if you watch that tool. So, fun fact. Fun fact with this is even though you have an osteophyte, even if it's clear as day on your x-ray, it still doesn't mean that you will have to have surgery for it. Why? And of course, depending on the size. How can we help? We can help by loosening up the muscles around the area and trying to improve the alignment of your cervical spine. So as we get older, we tend to kind of hunch forward. And what that does is create a lot of stress, usually where our cervical stenosis is, which is most often the lower cervical spine. So I might actually go up and improve the alignment and improve the mobility in your upper cervical spine, loosen up the muscles on the backside in order to keep that area happy. So again, even though you have an osteophyte, doesn't mean that you're going to necessarily have to have surgery. Okay guys, that's a little bit about cervical stenosis. I hope that helps. Thank you.